Hello, this is Mark Wildman of Wildman Athletica. Today we are going to open 3 6-in-1 soft plyo boxes from Bells of Steel. Every gym should have plyo boxes in it. They are one of the best pieces of equipment you can spend your money on. Usually in order of importance, people get a competition adjustable kettlebell. Best possible money you can spend on your health and fitness, followed by an adjustable Adex club. If you just have kettlebells and clubs forever, you're gonna be doing very, very, very well because they cover the most important basic human movement patterns. Plyo boxes are basically just big boxes with a 20-inch side, a 24-inch side, and a 30-inch side. You can do a lot of things with these. Jumping in any way is part of almost every athletic program. You have lifting weight, but then you also have speed and power. Jumping is one of the basic ways you do that for the lower body. Kettlebells take care of throwing patterns or loaded throwing patterns, but plyo boxes are used for your plyometric training. Ooh, this is nice. Which means various types of step-ups or stepping patterns. Think about like the cheap version of a stair climber. Step up and down off of a box with various types of weight held in various positions for various lengths of time. When you lose an ability to walk up a flight of stairs, you're basically old. So everybody should work on plyo box stuff in some way forever. I'm just gonna cut the box in half. We're using a short bladed knife today to do this because we don't want to damage a soft box. Soft boxes came about because most boxes were originally made out of just plywood. The soft boxes came about because of competition, as I understand it, and you are generally less likely to hurt yourself when you biff it and you fall on the corner of the box. Oh, this is why it's called 6-in-1, because there's another box inside. Did not know that. I probably should have read the description before I ordered it. Oh, this is awesome. 18-inch, 18 inches, 14 inches, 16 inches. Well, this is great. This solves almost all your problems then. Is there one on the other side? No. Okay. So 20-inch height, 30-inch height, 24-inch height with other boxes inside. When people are new to training and they are deconditioned, think about 250 million people just in North America. About 40% of the population is obese, which means deconditioned and very large, and 70% is overweight, which almost always means deconditioned and up to 50 pounds above their ideal weight. Something like this will help people learn to squat because they can squat to a target. They can start with an extremely high target. There are people in the beginning, this might be their range of movement. Obviously you would put the box back inside, but getting down and standing all the way up and learning to straighten out the legs and squeeze the glutes. Anytime you hold a weight in front of you, it works better. Most people, some deconditioned people, will be able to just go to a 24-inch box. Get all the way down, pick the feet up, stand all the way up, straighten the legs, squeeze the glutes, get down, lift, stand all the way up. The point of lifting the legs at the bottom is it forces a core engagement. When people are deconditioned, you will see them go down and pick one leg up and set one leg down as their body is figuring out how to recondition those muscles. Most people will probably start somewhere near the 20-inch box if they are only mildly deconditioned. That means out of shape, but able to stand well. And then they can go to the 18, the 16, and then finally the 14. For most people, getting down to the 14 means that they are getting down to where they need to be to start squatting without a box. All the way down, lean back, lift the leg, drive all the way up, straighten the legs out. You use a target in squats when you are new to training and when you are very advanced in training. Usually in the middle, you squat without a target. In the beginning, you squat to a target because you're limiting that range of movement and you're getting better and making the movement easier by restricting the range of movement. Over time, you would keep the weight the same and lower the box. Good thing about this box is it gets lower than pretty much any chair in your house. Think you need to be able to squat lower than anything you sit on in your house. Anything. You need to be able to get up from that position. That is your basics of reconditioning. Then when people move to intermediate training, they move to squatting without weight and getting as low as they possibly can with their spine vertical and driving all the way back up. Then when athletes become more advanced and they're going to their absolute heaviest weights, they will squat to a target again. Usually caddy corner to the target, so you're sitting down with one leg on either side of the box. Get your clean up, sit all the way down, lean back, verticalize the spine, rock forward, and stand all the way up. If you're lifting the heaviest weights you possibly can, oftentimes you will go back to box squats to once again limit that range of movement and get stronger just at the top. So this is a very, very cool product. It gets you almost all of the squat heights you need. And if you needed to, you could add Olympic plates to the top of the box to change the height more specifically, to get above 30 or to go from say 24 to 30. If you add a 10-pound plate, a lot of 1-pound plates are about 1 inch thick. Some of them are 1 inch thick. And you could then micro adjust your height from 14 inches to 30 plus inches. These boxes are not super light. When I brought these boxes in, I was kind of amazed at how heavy they were. 77 pounds weight for the box itself. Inside the cardboard box is 83.7 pounds. Basically, you could use this to do like really fun kung fu squat training, all on its own. It's awkward, it's weird, you can't wrap your hands around it. It's fun. I will end up trying to do a bunch of weird Shaolin squats, horse squats with it, because it is pretty fun to do. After kettlebells, after clubs, something like a Plyobox is a very, very good option. It is cheaper than a stair climber, and you can work on your stepping up patterns, which you should be working on pretty much forever. You can change the way you hold weights, dumbbells, kettlebells, sandbags, in order to vary the load on that forever. We have not talked about step-ups much on this channel because it's very hard to drag one of these things around the world. A kettlebell goes in the backseat of your car, a club easily goes in a check-on bag on a plane, so you can do that type of training anywhere. Once you start to build your own facility, your own training space, something like this should be high on your list.